Hey guys. Okay, so I turned this camera on, looking crazy, so that I can share my little adventure that I had with you guys today. Now, yeah, this is partly entertaining, but it's also like a word of wisdom. Because some of us, myself included, some of y'all out there, some of us don't take inclement weather warnings seriously, or we don't take them seriously enough. Now, I knew that this snowstorm was coming for as long as y'all knew that it was coming, right? And I opened my fridge yesterday and I had like 6 bottles of water. I had like 6 bottles of water. And I was like, oh, it'll be fine. I don't drink tap water. I don't mess with tap water. And if your power go out, you can't boil tap water. What you gonna drink? You gonna actually drink that stuff? So today, it was supposed to start snowing in my city at 10. I look out the window at 9 something and it was coming down. And so I got a bright idea. You know, maybe I should go get a little more water, because what if we do have like inches and inches and inches and I can't get out and like I'm thirsty? How am I gonna take my supplements without the water? So I decided it's a gas station about a quarter of a mile up the street from my subdivision. I'm just gonna go to this gas station, see if they got a gallon of water, get a gallon of water, and I'll be good. Well, I drive a sedan, okay? I drive a Lexus. My tires are not new. I mean, they're not bald, but I think the guy just told me I would need to start looking at buying a new set maybe in about 6 months. Well, child, by the time I took a shower and got myself ready to go out in this snow. So here's what happened. So I back out the garage down my street. Like, it's fresh, doesn't look like a lot of people have been driving. I think I see one other person exiting the subdivision as I'm exiting the subdivision. So we exit the subdivision onto sort of main road, sort of. And the salt trucks or whatever have not touched this road yet. So those people with them big Ford F-150 and bigger trucks, them pickup trucks, this is Kentucky. Like, people serious about their trucks, and their trucks are serious. So they just whoop like it ain't nothing. Like they driving on the sidewalk or something, like just no problems. And the little sedans that were in front of me, no problems. I think I might need some more driving lessons or something, but I get out there and my car like slides a little bit. So I started turning around and go home, but I was like, nah, get that water. So then I kept going. My car got traction, I was good. And I made it to the gas station, got my little water, got my little Fritos, and got my little Hershey with almond. Because I have food, I just didn't want to run out of water. So the problem happened on my way back home. So I leave the gas station, no problem. I turn into my subdivision, no problem. But as soon as you turn into my subdivision, the subdivision is a circle. So I have the choice to go right or left. Either way, I'm gonna end up at my house. Going right is the shortest route. It's the route I usually go, but it's up a hill. A steep enough hill that when I walk the neighborhood, I be huffing and puffing when I walk up that hill. But I mean, I don't think it's the kind of hill that you would sled down. Anyway, if you go left, it's a little bit shorter distance I have to go around, but it's downhill. What made me think I can go up the hill? So I tried to go right, and my car was like, no ma'am. And at that point, I was stuck. I could not go left, I could not go left, I could not go right. And so I put it in reverse. I went backwards and I was not able to go forward at all. And so, y'all, tell me why my neighbors don't care nothing about me. I'm talking about like at least 3 or 4 cars drove past me entering the subdivision as I was in this predicament. And one of them I even had to wave around me. But these people didn't stop. They didn't roll their window down. They didn't say, I mean, like, they paused enough to look at me to see that I was in distress, and then they rode out. I don't know why none of them got stuck, but I did. So anyway, so they did not say one word to me. She's fine. So I was calling on the Lord, but then I decided to call my mama. So So I called my mama. I was like, Mama, I'm stuck. What I'm supposed to do? She was like, okay, this is what you do. Now, y'all take notes because you might need this one day. She said, do you have floor mats? I was like, yes, ma'am, I do. She said, which of your tires are spinning? I said, I do not know, probably the front. She said, okay, take your floor mats, put them as far under your tires, as the front of your tires as you can get them. You're not gonna be able to get it very far, but get it as far as you can. And then try to drive over them and see what you can do. So I said, yes, ma'am. So I tried it and it worked. So thank God for mama. So I drove over my floor mats, then I turned left to go down the hill. And once I was down the hill, I was golden. So then I had to get out my car, run back, get my floor mats. Moral to the story is, prepare. I say this and I'm laughing because it's ridiculous, because it's not just me. Like, how many people, like, I could have gotten water. I went and got food. You know, I just told myself that I was cool on water. It would just be like a day or two. And so, the moral of the story is, don't go out when there is a state of emergency declared, when there is a winter storm warning, and you see the precipitation coming down. Prepare in advance so that you don't have to go out and stay off the roads, because you know, it's not cool when you have to put someone else in harm's way because they got to come and rescue you, whether it's someone that you know or some professional or police someone, because you decided that something that could have been avoided was necessary. Also, something interesting that happened. So right before I called my mother, my phone rang as I'm trying to get out of this spot that I'm stuck in and my tires are just spinning. And it was a number I didn't recognize. And so I answered the phone, and it's some man whose voice I do not recognize. He said, hey, did you make it home safely? I said, who is this? He said, oh, never mind. I must have dialed the wrong number. And he hung up. So when I got home, I texted this man. I was like, I don't know you, but I actually was stuck in the snow when you called. I just want to let you know I made it home safely. Thanks for checking on me, LOL. It's really interesting when little things like that happen. But y'all stay safe out there. Stay in your house. And I mean, if you need help, ask for help. I'll come help you. You know, I will brave the weather. We've established that. But I mean, not if it ain't really necessary. So if you got a power outage or something, call somebody. Don't just sit in the cold. But if you have a situation that is avoidable, then avoid it. Okay, peace.